name is Joram Mwenda, and I am a blogger and a student of journalism and mass communication. And today, we are privileged to have Etienne Kennedy, who is the student organization of Kibabii University president. And maybe you can just get to hear what he has to tell us today. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, my brother.
Yeah, so karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Yeah, so can you just kindly introduce yourself and maybe just let people know who you are?
Thank you, my brother Joram, for that opportunity. I'm called Etienne Kennedy Wafula. I'm a 30-year taking Bachelor of Education Science, that is Biology and Agriculture.
Yeah.
And by the grace of God, through the comrades and representatives, I'm serving as the Kibabii sub-chair.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you've been, in politics, and you are now in power.
Yes.
You are the president. So you've been the president for some few days or months.
Yes.
So how has been the experience that you've been in office?
I can say experience has been quite positive, although challenges here and there cannot lack. But from the word go, I feel like I'm energized enough to serve the comrades.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so I remember there was a time in politics you went some manifesto.
Yes.
So what did you promise the comrades? And what are you planning to do this year you've been in office? Yeah.
Thank you, my brother. When I was vying for this seat, one, I looked at the challenges facing the comrades. And that is why I felt that for me going for this seat, I'm now in a better position to present the grievances of these the comrades. One of the manifesto I had with the issue of water. And for years, Kibabii University has been facing the issue of water. And I promised the comrades that when given opportunity, one of thing I'll do, I'll make sure that we have enough water in school. And now, today, I'm the president of the institution. I'm liaising with the management of the school. We are looking away. You know very well, my brother, that this geographical area, the storm of this region cannot hold water for a period of time. So we are looking at external forces or external support, how we can get a solid solution to this water.
Yeah.
Then at the same time, we're also looking at the way we can harvest rainwater. You know, in the region, in the western region, we are blessed with rain. So we are looking at a way of how we can harvest water.
Yeah.
Then we have also a way of sourcing funds and also liaising with the county government of Bungoma, so that at least they have a trailer, so that at least we can see the way forward, how we can get the permanent solution over the same.
Yeah. Yeah, so and if you are asked, Mr. Etienne, how can you describe economic politics? How can you explain to someone how the politics are run and how you came to office, how you won elections? How can you explain it?
Kibabii politics is a quite interesting kind of politics I've ever experienced, because it is done in a mature and a democratic way. And you know, this is a democratic nation, and that is why we have extended this to Kibabii University, that at least comrades now have a choice to choose the leader that they wish. Kibabii politics, what I know, it has a lot of challenges also at the same time. We have challenges here and there, but that's the politics that ended recently. I want to thank God that it was free and fair election.
Yeah, so I mean, are they ethnic-based politics, like what we have seen in the national politics? How do you respond to that?
Thank you, my brother. I don't think it is ethnic-based, but because we sold our manifestos to comrades, and we had aspirants from every region. We had aspirants from Nyasa, we had aspirants from Central, from name them.
Yeah.
But these comrades, they were choosing leaders of their own choice, basing on the manifesto, basing on the history, basing on the experience. So I don't think if it is ethical based, but I cannot deny it completely, because sometimes it is there.
Yeah.
You know, you feel like this is my neighbor and this is my friend. This is my person from on region. So it is there, my brother, but it's very minimal.
Yeah, so just to finish up on that point, on that question,
Yes.
is it possible for a leader, maybe for a student who is aspiring to be a student leader, to win elections without being aligned to an alliance? Like we have heard that there has been Pamoja, there has been CCA, there has been, mention them. Is it possible for a student who is aspiring to be a leader to win elections without being aligned to an alliance?
It is very possible, my friend,
Uh-huh.
because in this institution we have come up with different alliances, just as well as the national politics has been done.
Yeah.
Where we had Pamoja Alliance, we have Comrade Choice Alliance, but we have those individuals. Remember the previous election, we had some of the individuals that I know. The likes of, we had one of representative, I think is male nominee from which school? Faculty of Science, like Larry Masindano. He had no alliance. So people hate alliance.
I mean the president. I mean you I mean somebody winning the chairman position without being aligned to an alliance. I don't mean the representative or maybe the nominees. I mean the president.
Oh, thank you. One I can say sometimes it's also hard. Because these alliances has collected different people, comrades from different diversities. And without being in alliance, it gets you hard because you need mobilization. And when you are just independent, it means that your mobilization is very low. But when you are aligned to a given alliance, it gives you upper hand because you'll have ample time to mobilize, because you have the people to mobilize at the same time, because we have also a way of sourcing funds, because we have to produce flyers, we have to make posters.
Yeah.
So you get that when you are not in alliance, you get it difficult. So, but if you organize yourself well, you talk to comrades, still it is possible.
Oh. Yeah, so I remember, because I was present during the Kamukunji, that you mentioned something to do with, promising comrades that you will give them 2 precious night.
Yes.
Is that true?
That is what one of the promise I made.
And you are really working hard to do that.
I'm really working hard. And everything my father is about to consist.
And how will you make it possible?
Okay. One, this is one of, I want to believe it is one of the key scorers that maybe convince the Congress to support me. I promise that I will give them 2 precious lives. And my brother, what I normally believe, I believe in negotiation and consensus. Everything is about talking, sharing. So I believe seeking relevant offices, 2 precious lives is possible. Why I thought that 2 precious lives it is possible for this people. Now, as I'm looking at the importance of 2 precious lives. One, it gives comrades ample time to familiarize themselves with the campus, to familiarize themselves with how things done. Then at the same time, we have those comrades, so of course they get privileges, like we have those comrades that get like security, whatever. So by the end of the day, the comrades will now secure something. So it is possible, my brother, to win a constitution, and it's one of the things currently I'm working on.
What about the funds?
The way you have said, thank you, my brother, for that good question. Remember, one of the role of the SOCO chair is to solicitize funds, to source funds. Now, one, it is one of the things I'm working with the Dean's office to make sure that at least we talk to the form folks that are applying to join the campus. So, it's about all the numbers, because SOCO money comes from most from the students.
Yeah.
So I believe that if we can sensitize, we can sell our institution, and most of the comrades join this institution. That is it means that indeed we can get enough money to fund these activities. Then apart from that, we have well wishes.
Yeah.
We have well wishes that when we share with them, they will be willing to support us. So I believe that we can get well wishes. We have our political leaders here around at Ngoma, even when we extend at other regions. So I believe that when we share with them the importance of the precious life, they will be able to give us something, and we shall be able also to add what we shall be having. Then we shall be in a position now to run the 2 precious lives.
Oh, yeah, so thank you for that. And I understand that the first years and second years are on holiday. And your vice, chairperson happens to be, as a first year. So is she on holiday or maybe is she around to serve the third years and fourth years who are in session?
Uh,
How is she doing it?
okay, first and foremost, I want to thank the Kibabii, the Kibabii University comrades for believing that indeed they can elect the first year to be in student council. You know, when you look at the history, it has been never that our first year has been leading this institution. But I want to appreciate the comrades. Now, as we speak, because she is a first year, incoming second year, she's at home because she's done with her first academic year. She's at home, and very soon she will come back to serve the comrades. Because
How soon?
she is not serving the first year, second year. She is serving the Kibabii
Yeah,
comrades.
okay. So how soon is that? And how is it possible for her to serve the comrades when she is at home right now?
Okay, I've been talking to her. She's at home, and she is willing to serve the comrades. She has been telling me next week she will be around to serve the comrades because she's aspiring to go outside. Because she resides from the school, and she's looking forward to have residence outside the institution.
Yes, and what message would you want to give to the first year and second year you are at home? Ungetaka kuambia kitu gani? Ungetaka kuambia nini?
Asante sana. To my brothers and sisters, first and second years, this is my message to you. That one, remember you are still a comrade. You are still a student. And one of the critical role of why we are in school is education. So besides being home, this is what we must have in our mind, that we are still comrades and we must always behave like students. Then when we are there, we have to engage in positive things or positive activities that at least can still empower us and make us grow. How I wish that if there is opportunity, for example, you can carry out some business, engage, because it will help us when we open our academic year or the institution. We shall be now in a position even to have the upkeep. Then just the other day when they are having exams, we have the issues of the school fees. So I think this is now also an opportunity also to seek part of the school fees. Then also to enable them at least to give back to the society. Give back to the society, help the community, and that is the way to go. Help our parents, and that is the way to go. Thank you.
Yeah, so and my last question is, Mr. Itian. Currently we are on a political period in the country. Yeah, we are heading towards general elections. So how would you view the current events that are going on? How would you want to frame them? The issues to do with Azimio la Umoja, Kenya Kwanza, Deputy President William Ruto, and his relationship with the president. How would you approach all that? How would you comment about that?
Thank you, my brother. Without leadership, community comes to a standstill. This has been also a saying of our Vice Chancellor, Professor Kibabii. And when you look at the alignation of our country, we are becoming electioneering. This is just August. And remember, we have the Kenya Kwanza and we have Azimio. This is my prayer to citizens of this nation, that let us vote in the right leaders, the leaders that at least will change this nation, that will make the economy of this nation, at least people of this nation, to enjoy. When you look at the top leaders, that is His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta and Deputy Dr. William Samoei Ruto. From the look of things, they're not running the same ideas. We have some, I want to believe, ideological differences or political differences. But this is, I think, they must show a way of maturity, way of doing things. Because, when they do that, they are sending a message to the Kenyan citizen that is not good. Just the other day when we are having Madaraka Day, I think my brother, you saw what was done.
Yeah.
But it's not what we are praying for. So I want to urge my fellow Kenyans that let us vote in leaders that will change this nation. Not because this leader comes from your ethical line, or these people has who are or he has comes from my region. No, let us vote in leaders that will make this nation to change to a better place.
Oh, thank you for that, Mr. Tian. And thank you for your time, and we wish you well in your studies, in your leadership, and hoping to see you next time when we are done with this academic year, to see whether you will have accomplished whatever you promised to the comrades. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, and may God bless you, sir.
May God bless you too.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have had a good interview with the president of the student organization of Kibabii University, and see you next time in my next video. Subscribe and always stay tuned. Bye. See you next time.